Hey you guys, today we're doing our first Q&A. When I reached 10,000 subscribers, I asked you guys if you want to do a Q&A, if you have any questions, to post them for me. And I said if we get more than 10 questions, I will make this video. Well, we got 61 comments. Thank you so much. That's a lot more than I expected. And I cannot believe we're already at 15,000 subscribers. So thank you to every single one of you guys. I'm gonna go quickly through the questions. I have about 30 minutes before I have to go to my hair appointment. So I don't have enough time to go in the shop, do some work, but I can film this video. So that's what I am going to do this morning. So I'm gonna quickly go through some of the questions. A lot of them are repeating questions. And let's start from the beginning. I am considering getting an X-Carve Pro. Which one do you use? I do not have a CNC machine. In fact, I had a couple of companies that they offered to send me some for review, but I didn't know anything about CNC. So what I did, I signed up for a class at my local rockler store to take a CNC class. And I went there and I quickly learned that that is way over my head. I would probably never be able to use one. It seemed too complicated. The program seemed complicated. So I do not have a CNC machine. Love a little bio, background, and some of your photo work would be nice to see. For those of you that do not know, I am a photographer. I've been doing photography now for about 10 years, and I did a lot of commission work. I don't do it anymore. I haven't done any commission work now for a few years. And I dabbled into all genres of photography. I started with macro photography, bird wildlife photography, landscape photography. I did some portraits. And my biggest love with photography was doing stop motion animation. Now, that's so happened to be the one that I was doing the most commission work with, stop motion animation. And I'm going to insert a little clip of a one stop motion animation that was actually the most successful out of all the ones I made. And it was one of the ones I did in the very beginning. And this video was used by a couple of musicians as their video for their Christmas songs. And then I ended up donating this video to Pexels. It's a website where you can download free photos and videos for commercial use and personal use and so on. So I donated for people to use for free, and it ended up, I think I saw it in at least 20 YouTube videos. People used it, so I guess people liked it. It's only a 40-second video, so I'm gonna insert it, even though it has nothing to do with woodworking. I just want you to see kind of a sample of the stuff that I love and what I used to do. Are you German? No, I am not German. Like I said, I am originally from Romania. You are very good at what you do. Be you. Thank you very much. How about instead of doing a video, you do a live stream? I did a test live stream not too long ago, and I just did it from my phone just to kind of understand the way it works. And the video quality was very bad through the phone. It was very pixelated. So I think I have to pull out my good camera, and I downloaded OBS. I'm gonna try to understand more on how to do it because I want to do it properly. I want you guys to be able to have good video for that. And maybe after the holidays, I'll invest a little bit more time of learning how to do live streams, and we'll definitely do some. What state you from? I already answered that. Let's see, next question. How are you able to have 2 successful YouTube channels? Have you figured out the secret sauce of YouTube? You kind of hinted at that in one of your videos. Please tell me the secret sauce. One more thing, what kind of problems do you get from YouTube, like demonetization and stuff, those kind of stuff, not from viewers, but from YouTube itself? This is actually a very interesting question because I made a video on my photography channel, which is Skylar Ewing Photography. And I think I don't remember exactly what the video was called, but I know the thumbnail says what happened, and it's a picture of my laptop with two handcuffs on it, and that is because, and that is about because about a year ago on my photography channel, I made this video on showing how to photograph coffee or tea or any kind of hot beverages that has steam. And the way I did it is I used this tiny pocket smoke machine, and I photographed the smoke by itself, and then I overlaid it on top of a cup of cold coffee to make it look like hot steaming coffee. And I didn't think much about it. I posted the video, and then at night when I was going to bed, I got an email from YouTube saying that my video was tagged as harmful and dangerous. And I have this whole video posted on there if you want to go see the details. I'm reading in that email all my correspondence between me and YouTube. But anyway, my videos got tagged as harmful and dangerous. I didn't know what it means. I didn't know how to dispute it. And it was an ongoing saga for about a month of back and forward until I was able to figure it out and remove the strike that I got onto my YouTube channel. And if you're not familiar the way YouTube works, you get 3 strikes. Those are just kind of like warnings, and once you get 3 strikes, then your account will be closed. So I didn't like having that strike in there, and it was nothing that I did wrong. It was just the way the computer, the algorithm worked. It got tagged. Some of the words that I used, it got tagged, and it took a long time to get that thing removed from my account. In fact, this account, the Sawdust and Splinters, it got closed before I even started the channel. I made the channel late at night, and I chose the name and everything. The account was created, and then I posted my first video. It was just a little story that I have made for Instagram. It was a short of a breadboard that I made. So I posted that video, and then in the morning when I woke up and I looked at my account, actually I looked at my emails, I got an email from YouTube saying that I broke the rules and regulation of YouTube, and because of that they closed my Sawdust and Splinters account, and I can never ever open another YouTube account. So that seemed very serious, but I was like, well, it's just a new channel, whatever, I don't really care. I wasn't sure if I wanted to have a woodworking channel. So I moved on, I had my coffee, and then later on I went into my photography channel to check my comments, and I realized I could not log into it. My account was closed. So YouTube not only closed my woodworking channel, but they also closed my photography channel. So that was very disturbing. I could not log in. You cannot file a complaint or chat with them because you have to put your URL from your account, from your channel, and you can get that if you can log in. And but because of the problems I went about a year before that, when I told you with my photography channel, now I knew exactly how to deal with these problems, and within a half an hour I had it resolved and both of my channels were restored. So that's some information about that. All right, next questions. You have skill, but can you cook? I cook. I cook 5 days a week for my family. I do not like cooking, but I do love baking. I'm actually great at baking, not so much at cooking. You say you used to do a lot of weights. Was there a need for this, or just something you enjoy doing to retain a refined body? Well, thank you. I used to be very active. My husband is very active. I used to run half marathons. I used to do a lot of cycling with a road bike. I used to lift a lot of weights, and notice the word used, and that is before I got into photography and woodworking. Now I barely have time for anything. Your English is excellent. What is your mother language? Romanian. Let's see. I would like more information on finishing, stain, and protection of furniture. That is something I'm very passionate about, and I'm learning every day about it. I read a lot about it. I try a lot of things, and as I discover things and learn things, I will make sure I will share with you. Is this a self-portrait photo? Yes, it is. I enjoy your videos. You make it look easy as I'm a beginner. You got me with the ebonizing video. By the way, great photos. Thank you very much. Hi, Skylar. It's Groover. When was this photo taken? It looks recent. I took this photo about 4 years ago What is or was your job or jobs before you started YouTube? I used to work in healthcare as an overpayment analyst. Then I owned a gym for a few years. I was a photographer. And now I'm a stay-at-home mom for my children. I've heard you mention that you don't sell your beautiful boxes, you use them as gifts. Have you ever made cabinets or furniture? I have made furniture, but just for myself. I made 2 desks, I made a bed, I made a few bookshelves, a few end tables, nothing much more than that. I've never made cabinets. All right, let's see. Next questions. Would you consider investing in the Shaper Origin? I think it's a great tool. I would love to have a Shaper Origin. However, I do not have the space for it. And before I would invest in a Shaper Origin, I would rather buy other things like a better table saw or a drum sander. How long have you been working with wood and what made you start? I started woodworking the week before Thanksgiving, exactly 1 year ago, so in the end of 2022. A year ago, my daughter, she decided she does not like her desk anymore. She has this beautiful red desk that is solid wood. I had it for over 20 years and she wanted me to buy her a new desk. And I asked her, well, what's wrong with your old desk? And she said, well, it's red and I would like it to be light green. So I said, well, what if I paint it for you? And she said, okay. I didn't know anything about woodworking back then. I didn't know you can paint on top of paint by scuffing it. I did not know how to strip paint. So what I did, I completely sanded down that finish and repainted the desk. I really enjoyed doing it. I don't know why. Right now, I don't think I would enjoy that kind of job, but I really liked it. So then I was looking online locally to see if I can find any kind of woodworking classes that I can learn more about finishing. I didn't think about building back then. I was just mostly thinking of repainting, fixing old furniture. So I found this woodworking class at Studio Artisan that was 15 minutes from my house. And it was a woman that was teaching the class. And I went and took her class and we built a small coffee table out of 2x4s, just pine construction grade 2x4s. And I had so much fun doing that. I was the only one in class and Sandrine, the instructor, now is one of my good friends. And she just made me fall in love with woodworking. And then by Christmas, my husband bought me a table saw and a chop saw. And that was just the beginning of it. It snowballed from there. Photography and woodworking. Do you have any other skills that you'll be sharing with us in the future? Thank you for taking your time to share this with us. Well, thank you very much. I had tons of hobbies over the years. I did drawing, I did painting, I did sewing. A few years back, I got into wool rug making, like punch needle stuff. And I did many rugs. I was obsessed the whole winter. I did that. And that's what gave me carpal tunnel. I had to have surgery in both of my hands. So I had to stop that. Many hobbies. But I don't plan on opening any other YouTube channels. I think these 2 channels have my hands full for now. Question. How did you start in woodworking? What made you start making videos, content besides the channel? Do you have time for other hobbies? I think I already answered that. What made you start making video content? When I started my YouTube channel on photography, it was mostly because I love teaching. I wanted to share what I know and help other people. For my woodworking channel, it was completely different. I really didn't feel like I had anything to offer or teach because I was just a beginner. I don't know what I'm doing. It was more of a way to document my journey as a woodworker, so I can later look back and see if I, progressed or not. And I think our time is running out. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I'm so grateful for every single one of you guys for having this channel. I love, spending time and sharing things with you guys. And I'll see you in my next video.